Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just getting started. Sure. Got Sam Altman in the headlines, so that's why it's moving. For a little bit and see what happens. really juicing this morning. Bunch of slow movers. jacked up. Put an order there and see what happens. Maybe it's not gonna come back for me. It's coming back for me. Not yet, anyways. It's horrible. Hoping this comes back to pick up my order.
Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
I was hoping Valerie would be on the call because I need help with setting up my TTP terminal for pre-market trading.
Oh, um, let me open up my TTP real quick because I can tell you how to do it.
Okay, so I was hoping I could share mine instead,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
just easier or easier.
yeah. That'll be easier. You able to share your screen?
Uh, Not yet.
Okay. No rush.
Good morning.
Morning, Val.
How are you, Eddie?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Is it looking a bit quiet today?
It is.
Mm. Mm. Have you taken any trades?
No, I've got an order set on MRM at the 392 zone for a long, but it hasn't come back to get me yet.
MRM. Oh, yeah. And there's a monthly liquidity gap there as well at 407.
Nice, nice.
Doesn't look like it's doing that much considering how much it's up.
Yeah, it's just
Mm.
kind of been going sideways the last few minutes.
Mm. Mm. Hey, good morning, do ye? Can you hear us?
He might have stepped away. He
Okay.
he's wanting to get his TTP terminal set up to do pre-market. So I was gonna
Okay.
help him with that. I was just waiting for him to share his screen.
Oh,
So
okay. Great.
he
Thanks,
uh
Eddie.
he came in looking for you. So
Yeah. yeah, he'd message me, so I said to hop in here and see if he can screen share. I think we had difficulties with the screen share and audio last time, didn't we?
Possibly. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Have you taken any trades this morning? Or are you just getting to the charts?
Oh, sorry, I'm talking away to myself. No, nothing yet. Here's the 8 a.m. craziness.
Yeah. Hear your heart monitor going off. Definitely tell it's 8 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
How are you liking your new scanner?
Well, it was I thought it was quite useful yesterday to catch that early entry for a long on what was it yesterday? What did we trade? SPRC.
Yes.
Because often they just blast up and we don't get a chance to get in, so that's why I thought I'd try it out. It's a preset thing actually on Trading Terminal. One of the options, most of the scanners that I share I've set for my criteria, the low floats and the market caps and all that type of thing, but the
Yeah.
VWAP breaking is a preset that you can just select. So
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't edited it. Yeah, just thought I'd see how it worked. Oh, BIAF has just hit the VWAP scanner.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, nice. Let's have a look.
Got
Is it
Nvidia in the headline, so it's got a potential to juice.
Oh, to power. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Juicing. Yeah, so you see, if I'd have just dived in when you heard my heart rate monitor,
Oh,
we'd be looking good now.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So I think the thing is, if you look in the before something moves, all the moving averages are looking flat, and then when it suddenly starts running, it hits that VWAP breaking out scanner, um, and gives you a nice early alert there. So that's interesting. Daily 100 is at 821. 200 is at 1417. Interesting. There's a big liquidity gap here on the daily, right where it is now. Back on the monthly. Yeah, so I should have just pressed the button there, I think, and that would have worked quite nicely. And that's what I did yesterday. I just heard it. I thought I'm going to test the theory. Heard it, pressed the button, and got a really nice move. problem, of course, when they're juicing like that is the 30-second rule.
Yes.
Sometimes you might want to get out before then, yeah, because it can run up and back down as quickly as you know.
Big old
Yeah,
pop and drop.
yeah, yeah. So it's alerting again now that it's gone under VWAP, which isn't of as great interest. It was more about how it gives that early alert when something's moving. It's a shame I can't hook my trading terminal up to TTP so that when I press it on the scanner, it loads the ticker up,
Oh, that would be
so
nice.
that you're on it instantly. It would be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because that plays a role, doesn't it? By the time you've seen it on the scanner and pulled it up on Trading View and then pulled it up on TTP, it's like, oh, okay, I've missed it now. So keep eyes on that. What was the other one? BIAF. WAI. Hey, I thought of a new feature you might want to add to your journal
Oh yeah.
if it isn't already there, and that is the option to add deposits and make withdrawals.
Oh, so like it's like a ledger.
So, well, no, not so much, but like how I've always used my journal. I know a lot of people just start a new account. So I'll use TradesFizz as an example. They just open a new account and call it, eval number two, for example. Each time they start a new evaluation account. But I've never done that because, if you lose the account in a few weeks, each time you're only getting a few weeks worth of data, which is a bit pointless, really. So
Right.
what I've always done is each time I've started a new account is I've done, well, if it was negative, I would do a deposit. So if I blew up the account, so let's say back when we had the mini and it would be red $900, I would then deposit $900 to put the balance to zero so that the figures always are correct with what I see on TTP, and also the overall balance on TradesViz. Otherwise, the balance would look nothing like the reality because, of course, at this point in time, I've made nothing. But if I just left it, it could look like, for example, when I passed that 80K, that I'd made 4,200. Well, I hadn't. Once I passed, I withdrew that 4,200 and put the balance back to zero. The imaginary 4,200. So then when I look at the equity curve on TradesViz, it always accurately reflects the balance of the current eval or funded or whatever.
I have to rewrite
And
the
I imagine,
entire analytics engine.
yeah, and I imagine traders would probably want that with personal accounts as well when they add, put a
Right.
deposit in. They want to see, you know, how much they've made
Yeah, it's a
and
good
not
idea.
let, yeah, not let that figure that they've withdrawn or put in affect the data. Yeah, it just occurred to me yesterday because I thought, oh, I must go into my trades viz and upload. I've not imported my files for that funded account I blew up for, oh, it could have been a couple of weeks actually. Um, and then, so I thought I need to do that and then do a withdrawal, well, do a deposit even to put it back to zero to start this account that I've got now. I can't get on the website at the moment, so I haven't actually done it because I need to get into the hub to get the login details for that funded account because it's different to evals. Um, but yeah, that's what made me think of it. I thought, oh, I'll give Eddie some more work to do.
Yeah, it's something I can look at probably after I launch.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because yeah, if someone has an eval and their equity is going to show, if they blow it up, it's going to show, for example, $1,000 in the red. And then when they're on with the new eval, it's going to make the figures a bit confusing.
Is TradesViz the only one that does that?
I don't know. I didn't use TraderView or TraderSync for long enough to find out because the customer service was just garbage.
I know TraderView
um,
doesn't have it.
right.
Uh,
Okay. I don't know about TraderSync, but uh, TradesViz allows you to do deposits and withdrawals, and it can affect your figure accordingly. And there's an area where you can see the overall, so your profit, you'll still see your equity curve going up. If it was indeed going up and not look like it's gone down because you've taken a withdrawal, because obviously you'd probably want that as well. You don't want it to look like you suddenly had loads of red days. um, and you can also see it with that reflected as well, which is how I like it.
and that reflects in the
Uh,
P&L, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah, so it'll show when I, for example, withdrew the 4,200, when I passed the 80K, put the balance back to zero, and then when I made a trade, obviously it's showing me that let's say it was a green trade, that's how much I've made on that trade and on that week without affecting the fact that I took a withdrawal, but the overall balance will will show that you took a withdrawal. Because otherwise, you could look at, let's say, your month of, let's say, September, and it looked like this $4,200 more of P&L than there is if you've taken a withdrawal. I mean, recently I've just been filtering the date, so I've only been looking at my win rate and everything since I started the funded account. But the balances were all still, you know, correct, if you will. and I don't think it can do it. You have to sort of type it in, manually. Because I imagine if you, and I don't know, I've never tried it because I've already adjusted the figures, but if you start a new eval, it's trying to calculate your figures. You've got your new eval starting at 0 and your blown eval that was at minus 900. Not sure how it would sort of calculate around that. But I have to say, I've never thought to look. Are you sure Trader View doesn't do it?
Yeah, pretty positive.
Hmm. Hmm.
Log in real quick.
I suppose it's probably a little bit different in personal accounts as well. When it's real money. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't see anywhere to edit.
Yeah, on TradesViz, it's you literally just go to your equity curve. Um, and then there's an option to do deposits or withdrawals. And it's listed in the seeing if I can find the summary. Hang on, let me change to full range.
I don't think MRM is coming back to pick me up in my order, so I'm going to cancel that order.
No, it's not looking that way, is it, at the moment? Yeah, so I'll show you on so where is it? 27th of the 10th. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Got it right. Got the right page. Here you go. Can you see that all right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you can see here, I've made my own notes here. So where I put past the super BP, so withdrawing as the funded account starts at 0, because obviously I didn't want the balance to be all the way up here at 4,200 when really the balance wasn't at 4,200, it was back to 0. So that's what I did. So that's where I started the new account back at 0. Well, it was 4,500 because I ended up having to trade past the target, but you get the idea. This was when Michael gave me a new account because there was a problem with one of my accounts. So again, I had to withdraw it and set it back to zero so that this keeps accurate all the time as to what I've really made at any moment in time. Otherwise, yeah, I'd have, after I passed, I'd have my funded account looking like my balance was 4,501 plus my new trades. So they do it like this: add transactions. Did I do it? Add transaction. Oh yeah, there you go. Deposit and withdraw. Select the account that you want to do it to. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if all others don't do it. Unless the consensus is people just like to know how much they've lost or made and are not bothered how much is actually in the account. But no, I don't know actually. Like I say, I didn't spend enough time with TraderView to or TraderSync to have seen if they do it. I suppose if any of them would, any others would have that feature, I'd probably say TradeZeller because they're, I believe, I've not tried them because at the time when I looked into it, they didn't support TTP. But they're quite fully featured with a price tag to match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose it could be worth just sort of asking people, would they want that functionality? I just presumed it was something that they all did.
I don't know. I've never done it, but I'm also new, so
You don't, yeah, but you don't journal, do you? So you don't upload your trades apart from now since you've been making this
right,
journal.
right.
Yeah.
But even back when I first started and I was journaling, I never did that.
Mm. Yeah.
Mostly because I didn't even think about it.
Mm. Well, there you go. Now you can think about it.
Yeah.
Not sure how easy that will be. Gosh, I haven't uploaded anything since September the 12th. So I want to upload all those trades to get the data, the win rate and everything. And then I want to reset it back to zero again. Looks like Dewey's left us.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Because he was going to share his screen for me. And then.
Well, he said this last time, didn't he? And then he came back, but then he didn't wait, and off he went. So
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe he's still having difficulty with it. I'm sure it was Dewey. Was he on his phone and he couldn't share his screen because he needed to be on his computer, but on his computer we couldn't hear him.
Oh, I think it was Dewey.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. He's probably still trying to figure out the screen share and the audio.
Oh.
Oh, look at this BIAF. Now, what was the other one? Pretty interested in this. I noticed the other day something else that's on my list of things to look into, a bit like the alert for, early alerts,
Yeah.
is when a stock runs up in the after hours, like MRM, and then fails to go higher in pre-market, is that a good short?
Good question.
Yeah, and that's what I noticed the other day. I thought, oh, look at that. Because typically, I know when I'm swing trading, if they run up in the after hours, I'm usually thinking, okay, that's looking good for tomorrow. They normally carry on going up. So yeah, the other day I noticed, I can't remember which stock it was as well. You know, you think, oh, I'll remember, and I didn't bother writing it down. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even remember which day it was. Otherwise, I could go through the charts pretty easy and find which one it was. But I thought, oh yeah, that's interesting that it was a good short, and want to see if I can see a pattern there with regards to the after hours and the higher the pre-market. I wonder if Parker's looked at the charts and thought, oh, I'm not bothering.
Maybe.
Which stock was it? Was it? No, I don't think it was this week. Or was it? Was it this week? AGLI. Yes, it might have been. I think it probably was. Yeah, look. Oh, no, it wasn't. Scrap that, it wasn't that one. That is the pre-market. That's the open. Is it BKKT? Monday. Nope, wasn't that one either. Oh, was it GLTO? Nope, wasn't that one either. SLNH. That was Tuesday. Aha. Oh no. No, wasn't that either. No. Don't know then.
Another buy order set up at the 430 zone on MRM. Looks like it might come back to that.
RM. Yeah. And where's your target?
It'll be that 520 zone.
Why 520?
The zone there. as well as the monthly 50.
What about the other zones?
The zone below it,
480.
491, is probably my first target, but I'm hoping that it just blows right through it.
Mm-hmm. Where's your order?
At 430.
4:30. Oh, so it should have got you in now.
It didn't quite hit 430.
Oh. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, we had a funny conversation with Perk yesterday. Me and him were talking the day before, and it's funny he brought it up yesterday. I think you'd left at the time. He was talking about how he chooses his targets, and the day before he was saying to me, "Oh well, I've got this. I'm going to risk 50 cents, and to make 200 cents, I think that's a really good risk to reward." And I was like, "Yeah, but what's 200 cents away?" Well, nothing. I'd just like to go there. And I was like, well, that's not really a 4-to-1 risk to reward, is it? It's a hopium to one risk to reward. You just want it to go there. Doesn't mean it's an actual. I mean, I could say I want it to go to the moon, so it's like a 1,000-to-1 risk to reward. It doesn't make it so.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was just hilarious. Yeah, and he brought it up yesterday, and he was laughing about it himself. He must have gone away and thought about it and thought, yeah, good point actually. I said, this short I'm in now, I really want it to go to zero. So should I say my risk to rewards like 80-to-1 or whatever it was? Yeah, it was funny.
Sometimes those hope targets work out.
Yeah, those hopiums. They only work out if you've put the octopus on the chart, though. I keep telling him this. If you're going to just pick a random target in the sky, you've got to put the octopus there as well.
Right.
Um, well, look at that, Eddie. I mean, it did move from there, but just didn't get to your price, which is annoying.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is going to pop and fail at the open. I'm wondering if it might want that liquidity gap up at 619. Because that would be nice.
Would be.
FGL's just popped up on the VWAP scanner.
Did ONCO not pop up on it?
It did, yeah, it did. Well, I was talking though, so I just left it to be. And DVLT did as well. Oh, that one's not of interest actually, DVLT. Onco. Oh, my goodness. I'd have had to have been quick on that then, wouldn't I? Have you looked at it on the chart?
Yeah.
Onco. It's just on a complete round trip.
Yep.
So it hit the scanner at 8:32:04. Yeah, less than 2 minutes later, it's gone back down to where it came from. Wow. Yeah, it's very interesting. Wow, it's gone back to less than where it came from now. Amazing. Yeah, so that's interesting to maybe be conservative on the targets. It's just that 30-second thing.
Yeah, that 30 seconds is tough.
It is because I have been known to put my take profit and then have to move it away because, well, I don't have to move it away, but I don't want it hitting it before it will count.
Right.
And then you move it away and it decides it's done now and starts going the other way. um, yeah, but yeah, it's interesting to see it play out. I dare you to message Taquito and say, me and Val have noticed that the VUAP scanner really helps us, helps us get good entries. Any chance you can, any chance you can add it onto your scanner?
No, I don't have a death wish. I'm good.
No. Yeah, I think he'd never come back then, would he?
Yeah.
Um,
Like you're cut off.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I think it might be particularly useful, here in the pre-market. Once you're at the open, kind of everything's, over and under VWAP. But yeah, it has been interesting to see the alerts on it so far to catch these that just zoom up. It'd have been even better if I'd have traded all the ones that I saw, wouldn't it? Yeah,
Get that money out of it.
yeah. Okay, just need to step away for a few minutes.
Okay. What's up, Knoxville? It is, I believe, Interactive Brokers. I'm not entirely sure, because it's custom coded by a guy that I trade with, and I'm not sure what API he uses, but I want to say it's Interactive Brokers, I believe. Yeah. It's a solid scanner, though. Definitely helps watching the money flow from one stock to another.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, okay, so that trade would have worked out for you if you'd have got in at 4:30. Well, no, I suppose it depends on how much you were looking for. It did go to
Yeah.
4:52.
I think it's going to come back to 434 and still not pick me up. There's a new zone at 434.
Yep. So we've got CJet, too cheap. GPUS, too cheap. MIGI, a lot of pennies on the scanner today from the
Yeah.
activity side. Anyway, yeah. I'm only really mostly interested in these higher priced stocks. I mean, I'd trade them all if not for the 10-cent rule.
Yeah.
But CJet, at 22 cents, you'd have to get 50% out of it
Oh,
to get
yeah.
your 10 cents. So that's a no. Yeah, so I'm interested in. Wonder if I should delete all these. Wonder if they're still valid. Rid of that one. And that one's been touched. Don't really know what to make of today, to be honest. See if we get anything at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Did you hear the PDT news?
Yeah. I passed out of FINRA and it's going to SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like it's probably going to go ahead.
Yeah. It's well on its way.
Yeah. Exciting.
Very.
Wonder how long it'll take them to decide on that.
don't know. Hopefully they get it in place before the start of the new year, but that might be wishful thinking.
Mm. What are you doing in the meantime? You said you were starting an account in, was it middle of next month, did you say?
Yeah.
Are you going to
Yeah.
do a TTP?
I've got one more month of paper trading before I do an eval. But yeah, I'll get another eval.
Which one are you going to go with?
25.
Yeah, the flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it came back and got me. Nice.
Oh, I'm not sure that zone's valid now. But let's hope it is.
Yeah.
You know, with there being that higher one there,
Right.
36. Yeah. The pre-market lows at 422. Where's your target? Is it a
Uh,
hopium target?
no, it's gonna be 518. Well, it is a hopium target. I'm just hoping that it gets there. But there's a zone at 518.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I've just changed mine to turn off so it doesn't show the invalidated ones. we have up there at your target is a weekly and a monthly liquidity gap.
Hope that acts like a magnet and just pulls price up there.
Yeah, yeah. Two minutes to 9 a.m. What's this DXF? DXF. Well, ELBM on the VWAP scanner as well. Yeah, well, I think I missed it, so
Saw it pop up on Taquito scanner.
yeah. Yeah, I missed the run up there. Oh well. But looks like no one's coming to join us today.
Yeah, guess everybody decided to take the day off.
Yeah. Get that Friday feeling. He's still in MRM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you get in? 4:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at your MRM trade.
Yeah.
And it's moving.
Working out.
Yeah. You're going to be here all day waiting for to your target.
Really?
I'm hoping that it's going to start moving for you. I want it to
Yeah.
pop up. Your target's at 519,
Yeah. I've got it at 518.
518. Yeah. I'd like to see it pop up to somewhere around there for a short.
Yeah. If I get really lucky, it'll go to 636.
Yeah, well, there is a liquidity gap at 619, which hasn't been touched. It's the most obvious one on the day.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I
what I'm
don't think,
hoping makes it juice.
yeah, well, I don't think there's probably many people. I know I'd certainly never heard of looking at the money flow before I met Taquito about looking at which one's moving on the day. I think most people are just looking at the top gainer, and then
Yep.
that's at the top, and that's it. Yeah. Well, I've got a feeling we're going to be done early today.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I took those unfinished business trades that Taquito told about last saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't take them right away. I was waiting for good entry. So we'll see how they play out.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And I've still got my open door, or trap door, as I've been calling it recently.
Get over this weekly 200.
I've got it to turn off invalidated zones. Let me just put it back on, see if I saw that. Yeah. It's juicing, as you like to say. Yeah. Jeffrey's not come today either, or Sleepless, Vivian, no one's come. How odd.
Maybe they're all taking a holiday.
Yeah. So you have a zone at 440.
Yeah.
And balance area between 444 and, well, probably 452 actually. Or even if you were looking at the six.
Say that again, you cut out.
I said, or if you were looking at the fair value gaps as high as 456. It'd be interesting to see which one it goes for. BETRs on the scanner.
Does that sound familiar?
That's Eric Jackson's new pump. You know, I was telling you this guy on X, some hedge fund guy, was pumping up open, when he announced he'd taken a position in BETR, Open started to take a nosedive, as you can imagine. Everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, he's interested in it now." So he doesn't seem to be pumping that as much. BETR, I mean, Open was just crazy, the amount of pumping he was doing. I've never seen anything like it. Um, so yeah, it'll be interesting. So anyway, Annette had said the other day that she fancied having a go at the small caps, and so I said I'd send her a screenshot of the scanners. Told her what I look for and left it at that. And of course, she chose BETR because it was $68, and I was like, I know why you picked that one. Because I said, oh gosh, I said you've picked the potential new meme stock, and I said, I bet I know why you picked it. And she was like, oh, why? I don't know why I picked it. I said, I bet you picked it because it was $68, because she doesn't do cheap stocks. She's always like the more expensive ones. So I think that'll be why her eye was drawn to it. It was like $1, $2, 60 cents. Oh, $68. I'll do that one.
Hey, Jeffrey. Thanks, man. You taking the day off?
Oh, what's it doing, Eddie? This is naughty.
It's not doing what I want it to do. I think it's coming back for that 440 zone.
Yeah, well, that'll be a bit of a drain if it's. No, maybe it's just gonna. No, maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what makes this so hard, isn't it? I mean, is it going to come back for that and then go higher again
Hope so.
to at least the 490 zone? 3.5 minutes to the open.
I got my stop loss set at 430, so I've got break even if it hits that.
Nice. Very good, Eddie. Break even's better than red.
Yes.
Are we liking WAI?
WAI.
It's got potential. So I'm looking at that. MRM. And BIAF.
BIF might have some juice for it.
Yeah. So, which one will be the one?
Oh, wow. What just happened on MRM? Blew right past my stop loss.
Oh my! Wow. Okay, what's going on there? Have we got new news? Have a look. Not that I see, not immediately anyway.
Like that.
Did you get it?
I'm still in it.
It stopped right at that monthly liquidity gap there. But yeah, that sucks, Eddie.
Profit taking before the open, maybe?
Possibly. Or in preparation for the big run up. We will see in about 10 seconds. Well, I'd normally say good luck, everyone, but good luck.
Good luck.
Can you hear my heart rate?
Oh, yeah. Sounds like it's. I'm not sure how many hearts or how many beats per second you can handle.
Yeah. Any minute you're going to hear beep.
Flatline.
Yeah. Oh, come on, MRM. This is not what I wanted. Well, I did, but not yet.
Oh, my stop loss just hit at 405. It triggered. So.
Why was it so late?
I don't know. I think Trading View is. Yeah, Trading View is delayed. So.
Okay.
Now I'm going to get back in.
Were you looking to get back in?
391.
Oh, you're straight back in?
No, I don't know what happened to my order. Oh, there we go. I'm not in, but I placed a new order at 391. Man, my stop loss hadn't have hit.
Yeah, infuriating.
Apparently, I've got a poor signal, so I guess that's
You think that?
why it's delayed.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is infuriating.
I don't know what the hell his problem is.
Well, we didn't put the octopus on, did we? So there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is the one I was saying, would it make a good short because it didn't break the after hours high in the pre-market, and here we are. So that's interesting. BIAF. Oh no, that looks horrible. Chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to leave that alone, I think. Is it halted? Yeah, I think it must have done. So if we look on the 1 minute chart, there's another zone 364 on MRM. Although I'm not sure I like how it got there, so I'm not sure. You popped up on the scanner. It's only at 8%. Oh no, massive float. Scrap that. What do you think of it now, Eddie?
I think it's a jerk.
Well, I agree.
I don't think I'm gonna get back in. I think I'll just take my $38 loss and accept it.
Yeah. So it opened at 423. Hmm. Can't really see a good entry. I'm considering this area here. See what it does around 419. I think everyone else must have saw all this coming, Eddie,
Guess
and thought,
so.
"Oh, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it today."
Predicting the future.
Yeah, it looks that way. We're the dedicated, though. We show up every day.
It's just tanking.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's choppy.
We've got DVLT moving again, so that might get attraction because it's cheap as well. And most people, prefer the cheaper stocks. I probably would if we, didn't have rules that we need to follow. I'd like to take those cheaper stocks.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, I've got an entry on MRM short, $4.
Nice.
I really wanted it to pull back a bit more. I missed it when it did. Anyway, we'll see what it does. It's not much to target below except the weekly 100, and it's
It's
just
on at
below that.
250.
Yeah, but do you think that's ambitious?
It's a hopium play.
It is a hopium play, and the weekly 100 at 295. I'll see. I'll see how it looks when if it gets there. Or should I say if it gets near to there? So now we want all these pennies to run and for everyone to be like, oh, MRS, forget about that one.
Fade.
Yeah. You trading anything?
Not currently.
No. Can you put 1,000,000 shares short to dump it down?
Yep, you got it.
Do it, do it.
Absolutely.
It would be so cool if we could do that.
Right?
Yeah, it needs to move a bit lower now because that's 2 times it's rejected off 365.
Don't like that double bottom.
No, I don't. Okay, I've just taken half off just in case.
Good call.
I typically don't like partial in, but I wasn't that impressed with my entry. If my entry was where I had said I wanted it to be at 419, I'd be feeling a bit safer. But I'm just remembering yesterday, you know, that stock I got that great trade on from the alert, the SPRC, and then it went all the way back up, didn't it? At the
Did.
open.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. I've got a short order set for $4.13 or 4.16. Yeah, 4.16.
For MRM.
Yeah.
So you're saying you want it to go past my entry?
I would. I hope that it doesn't come back to get me for your sake.
But you want it to for yours.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm torn.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's a tricky one. This. Okay, so I've put my target at 269, the monthly 20. We'll reassess as it moves. Kind of looks like, oh no, it's balanced that look, minimal balance point. There is a liquidity gap at 392, but the balance is at 386, which I think it just touched, did it? Oh, not quite. Mind you, you could look at that candle there, 385. So in that case, it did. This is the difficult bit. Which one is it?
No. It's 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah. And I suppose it might want to go for the liquidity gap. Taquito did say the liquidity gaps are generally stronger than the wicks,
Yeah.
i.e. the minimal balance points. So we'll see. I sure miss Taquito. I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine.
I hope so. Have you heard from him at all?
I have not.
No. No, I haven't either.
He did say he was going to disappear, though. So
Yeah, yeah, he did. QUBT, oh, that's a big stock. quantum play. I don't even know what that means. Announces closing of oversubscribed private placement of common stock. Have you been watching any of Ross's small account challenge? Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting. I do like watching him trade.
Yeah,
Well,
he's got lots of good videos.
yeah, yeah.
I haven't watched him in a long time.
No, okay.
Mostly because I've been focused on taquitos strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't watch him to even follow his strategy really. I just kind of like his
Yeah.
over time I learned things from him, in reverse. Because he's primarily long, when he would talk about his trades, it would give me ideas for, how
Yeah.
to trade to the short side. Yeah. But yeah, it's fascinating to see what someone who is doing can do with a small account. Not sure what broker he went with in the video where he announced that he was doing it, and he did like a lesson video. It was like an hour thing. I think there was a link where he talked about the broker he was using.
It's one of those Caribbean ones.
Yeah, and looking at his screenshots, don't think it's Trade Zero.
No. It's like starts with a C, I think.
Oh, see, no, it won't be Centrepoint, will it? There, don't think they're. No, is it CMEG?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. No, here we go. Sorry, Eddie. The octopus said no to you.
That's okay. It'll work in your favor.
Yeah, let me show you. We're so childish, aren't we? There you go. And if I turn him around, will it make his tentacles more effective at pulling the price?
Yes, yes, because they have the
Yeah.
suction cups.
Yeah, they do. There you go. Something I found interesting about Ross's when he announced he was doing it was his plan was to try and grow his account by 10% a day. But when he gave the figures, he meant 10% of his capital, not his buying power. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, which was interesting because I know, like here, kind of think of my 5K account as a $200 account with 25 times leverage.
Guess that's
And
one way
of
to
course,
look at it.
yeah, well, it kind of is really because you're only allowed $200. So it's essentially a $200 account, isn't it, with all that leverage? Um, so yeah, that's how he was thinking of it. And of course, he did way better than that. I was interested in his thought process on whether he's doing it with regards to how much capital he put in or how much buying power he's got. Because obviously for me, 10% would only be 20, $20 if I look at it as a $200 account. Are you still looking for an entry? There's
Yeah, I canceled my order.
There's a new liquidity gap at 392. It does look like it's balanced that though, so whether it's going to go there, hopefully not. Now I see there's a monthly liquidity gap here at $3. I've just noticed since I'm screen sharing. Did I not see that before? Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's right at an important level on the 30-minute, so I need to look at that if it doesn't go past 353. Oh, the suction cups, see?
Okay.
So what do you think? The monthly liquidity gap or the zone?
I'm gonna say the zone.
What, even though the zone's below the gap?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the monthly liquidity gap, the top of it is $3. The zone, the top of it is 279.
I'm gonna say the liquidity gap then.
Yeah. That's so much further away though. What about the suction cups though? The suction cups are at 279.
Well, we're gonna have to ask the kiddo which is stronger, the tentacles or the liquidity gap.
He'd be like, right, now I've remembered why I left.
Yup.
Okay, this is one of those trades where I really wish I'd taken more size because it's not gone against me at all yet. The weekly 100's at 295.
All right, chat. I'm gonna call it. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday.